folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. I hope you're doing well. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a gift request today from none other than Carolina's Beauty, aka Phyllis. Phyllis, thank you for this gift, my dear. And it's the Statler Brothers song Grandma. And if you'd seen the other reaction I did to Jimmy Buffett's song He Went to Paris, which you had made a gift request for after Ryan did, so I credited him with it, so to speak. So give me another song at some point. You can either email it to me at rockinthecountry@gmail.com or leave it in the comments, but it's generally best for situations like these to make sure I see it, to email me. The email address is in the description box too. So, the Statler Brothers song Grandma. I don't know what this is. I know you're going through some tough times here with some family members right now, which I won't read too much or let people know about, but you can if you want, obviously in the comments section. But I'm just going to react to the song. I don't know it. It's a reaction. So shout out to you, Carolina's Beauty. Thank you.
The day Granddaddy died, she was there by his side, and she held to his hand till the end. And just before his final breath, the one that took him into death, a smile and tears shone through, like she already knew. And in a voice so low and mild, she stayed and talked a while, like a friend home from a long, long trip, like a mother to a child.
That's beautiful.
Whenever Grandma got blue, like only widows do, she'd go to their bedroom and close the door. And for years we thought she prayed by the bed where he had laid, but we only could assume what went on in Grandma's room.
And in a voice so low and mild, she stayed and talked a while, like a friend home from a long, long trip, like a mother to a child.
What's she gonna say?
She knew a week before the old barn burned down, and she knew before we told her, when Jack had that wreck in town. And the night before Aunt Julia passed away, she went over there and stayed. And I finally asked her just how she could know all of this, and she just patted my hand and gave me a kiss.
And in a voice so low and mild, she said, I talked to Jim a while, like a friend home from a long, long trip, like a mother to a child, like a friend home from a long, long trip, like a mother to a child.
Yeah, that's like the spiritual side to life. This world is so hard to live in, mostly because we're going to die and we become aware of it at some point. And as humans, we have metacognition, we're aware of what we're thinking, at least those of us with a conscience try to make ourselves aware of it. But along with that comes an awareness of our position in this world and how long that may or may not last, and that it won't go on forever physically. But the idea that she goes into that room and she's praying to her husband who had passed away years before, and the implication is he clued her in that these events were going to happen. The barn was going to burn down. Judy was going to pass away, I think, and something else. I forget what that was, but the car wreck in town. But, make of these things what you will. It still is a comfort for a lot of folks. And I know right now, Phyllis, you can relate to the song, which is why you requested it. It wasn't just a song that, oh, let's hear a Statler Brothers song. This was very purposeful. And, in honor of your circumstance, I'm just going to leave this song be. I hope that doesn't upset you, but you did leave some information, and it involves hospice for another relatives. And so it's one of these things where I'll leave that be, but their harmonies in here are beautiful. I love these stories where I don't know where they're going. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. You're like, oh, what's going on? And we all do it. And sometimes we nail it, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're able to put some of the initial pieces together, but good storytelling sort of keeps you hanging in there until the reveal of what's going on here. But she went into the room, and like they said in the song, that they thought when she went in and closed the door that she was praying. And the idea behind prayer is that you'd be talking with God, presumably, right? That's generally what we mean when we say, I went somewhere and I prayed, regardless of what your religion is. But she went in and was having conversation with her ex, who, the common idea is that he's in heaven or he's somewhere passing this information along to her. But she got, maybe the idea too is that she just sensed certain things as well by not letting go of his memory and by opening up. And you make yourself vulnerable when you're praying. I mean, generally, unless you view God as like a spiritual vending machine where you just keep asking him for stuff. Give me this, give me that. And, but some folks are just truly humbled when they go into prayer, and that probably changes the thoughts they get when they do it. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it go at that. That was just beautiful, the way this story was told. And it's a story of a woman's loss, holding her husband's hand as he passed away. I mean, I've often wondered how you keep going. I mean, you lose your right arm. You keep going because your lungs until your lungs stop breathing on their own later on in life. But okay, folks, thank you, CarolinasBeauty, for that one. And I'll be thinking about you. And I look forward to that other request whenever you feel like giving me that. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.